very happy to introduce our favorite professor, one of our favorite professors from the School of Business of Belarusian State University, Professor Nikolai Gorbachev. Hello, Professor. How are you?
Hello, I'm fine, thank you.
Thank you so much for finding time. And as all our professors, you are a very busy professional with many activities going on with you. I am following you religiously on the Facebook, and I wanted to ask you, do you have time to relax?
Well, yes, of course, I have enough time to relax because otherwise it's not possible to survive in our conditions.
And what do you like doing in your spare time?
Actually, it's difficult to say, but because I have many activities. Right now, my main activities is my land. I have over 1 hectare of land near Minsk, and I have 35 apple trees there. So annually, I collect over 35 apple trees.
35. Oh my God. Okay. How many apples? How many kilos? Okay.
There are several tons annually. Maybe I consume only 200-300 of kilos of apples.
Do you sell them, or do you
I produce juice and cider for myself.
Okay. Okay. What else? So gardening. Anything else that you like doing?
Well, I like to go. I like to gather mushrooms in the forest. That's also one of my favorite activities. As for traveling, normally we travel abroad to some southern countries like Italy, like France, with my family, and normally we just rent a flat and we enjoy the local products that are available. Normally we go to Sicily or to Burgundy, Rhone Alps in France, that regions. But last year I'm trying to schedule my holidays and combine them with some conferences, so that conference organizers pay for me my holidays. It's a good thing when you just go for some, you combine your research activities with the holidays in summer. But last year it was not possible because of COVID, but I plan to go to 2 locations. One was University of Glasgow, and the second one was University of Visby on Gotland Island in Sweden. But unfortunately, they all went online. So normally I plan 1 or 2 or 3 weeks in summer so that we go somewhere. But you know, apples, they grow themselves, so they don't interfere.
Where just apples? Do you grow anything else?
Well, yes, of course, there are some other trees and some other vegetables and greens, like parsley, like other things.
And who is taking care of this? You on your own, or do you have anyone to help you?
No, we, our family, take care of it.
Okay. Where did you get this love for gardening?
Where?
Yes, where from? How did you?
I just bought it 20 years ago, 15 years ago, a long time ago.
Yes, but I mean, like, where did you get the love, the desire to do that? Because not all people now are into this kind of.
No, that was not a business. That was just a kind of some house outside the city. It's not so far from Minsk, so it takes maybe 40 minutes by car. And the road is good, so that you can easily go from my home to there. Passing by your location on Vilnius highway. So just to have something outside the city to relax.
Okay, thank you so much. And I wanted to ask you, so having traveled so much, which is your favorite country? Where even you could probably move with your family and stay there?
I like southern Italy, actually. I like Sicily, that location.
Okay. Why?
Because they have good products, good food, good tomatoes, cheap fish, and everything is good there. Sicily is quite a it has quite a great population there,
Mm.
but it's not so rich as northern Italy, and it's good. It's warm, even hot in summer. I like that.
Okay. Thank you so much. Yeah. Anything else?
Yeah, Portugal.
Oh,
I like Portugal. It's good.
yeah, you're not the only one. We have friends there, and one of our professors also named Portugal as one of his favorite countries, and Lisbon as the favorite city. Do you like?
I prefer Porto rather than Lisbon.
Okay, great. And I wanted to ask you about the experience in Russia because you spent 7 years there, right?
Actually, I worked in Russian universities since 2003, and I made my PhD in Russia. And what can I say? They invest good money into research, and it's much more interesting to study in Russia, especially in higher education, and to make your research in Russia because they do invest money in this. They have bigger projects comparing with Belarus, with the other surrounding countries. Because if you make a project on a European level, most probably you will get good finances and good, let's say, research base. But in Russia, they have 150 million people there living, and if you have a federal project in Russia, then it's interesting research for you, interesting base. And they, especially federal universities, country level universities, they have enough money to invest into research.
Oh, great. And what was the topic of your research paper?
Well, it was related with semantic web. Actually, we had around 150,000 students, and there were some claims about quality of educational content that we had at that time. It was 2005 to 2010, these years. E-learning was just on the basic level, was not so popular like it's right now. And we had to update all the educational content, including video, instantly so that we reduced the amount of claims for this. We had around 1,500 courses and around 5,000 video lectures like this. And my research was related with the instant updating of video content.
Wow. So you were kind of pioneers in the online education.
Yeah, and it was really mass online education using internet.
Wow. And you yourself as a professor, do you prefer teaching online or offline?
Well, it depends because for me it's easier to teach offline because from timing point of view, when you are in the auditorium, you need less materials to present to your students because you can go to one student, ask something, answer something, or on practical assignments, they may have some troubles, so you go there and you spend just time walking around the auditorium.
Okay.
And online, you have nothing to reduce the time of lecture, so you need to have some spare slides for the students like this. From timing point of view, it's more difficult. You have to prepare much more.
Okay. Thank you. And I wanted to ask one important question to any Belarusian. Very often, foreigners say that Belarus is almost part of Russia, and we are the same. But having spent lots of time in Russia, can you say that we have a different mentality from Russians? Did you feel the difference?
Well, I'd say that Russians, they have different mentality from Belarusian because especially those who spent some time in Moscow, St. Petersburg, and big cities, they consider that Belarus is part of Russia, but Belarusians, they don't think so. And of course, Belarusians are more European oriented than Russians. However, last time in Russia, they have also, let's say, lots of people trying to send their children to Europe to study. And as far as I see from Facebook advertisements, it's really another trouble for the universities because they have decreased amount of students, decreased amount of school pupils, school students, high school students, so that they are trying to recruit Belarusians to their universities right now, like this. And Belarusians, they are more European oriented rather than Russian.
What about the difference in mentality, in character? Are there any, or it's hard?
I cannot say so. There are not so great amount of, let's say, differences. But again, Belarusians, they're more pragmatic maybe and more European oriented.
Okay, thank you so much. So I want to ask you to name three things, three words that characterize you as a person.
It's difficult to say because it's better that someone else characterizes you.
Well, please, I'm asking this question, and every professor, as shy as they are, they manage to find three words. So, okay, what would your friends say about you? What do you
actually, I can say my, let's say, preferences, what do I like in a different way. For example, first of all, speaking about my ideas is that I like short projects. When you start something, you initiate it, you see that it's successful, and you go aside and the project goes ahead without it. So that's a kind of my way of thinking, a kind of innovations, because I trying to start many projects, and then just I like to see from let's say the other side how they're going. I initiated many projects with the students, like educational robotics, like some students or competitions that are going right now, and that's kind of, you know, my feature of character, that I initiate something, I'm trying to make it good, yeah, and then it goes and goes. Second thing is that I like to study myself. So, for example, right now I'm taking two courses. One is Java, because I'm instructor of Oracle, and they request from Oracle instructors to update their skills in something. So, more I'll have a webinar on Java programming in order to use Java.
I know that it's not that easy to master this kind of.
Yeah, it takes time, you know, because normal course takes 19 weeks, and now I have to pass it within 8 weeks. So they have longer webinars, and you have to program a computer game with this in order to get the pass. Second, for example, I'm studying. I'm teaching some design skills for our students, like graphic design. This is another my, let's say, hobby, professional hobby. So I'm taking some courses from Adobe, like professional master classes. So I'm taking some courses from new versions, about new versions of Adobe Photoshop, Lightroom, and the others.
Excellent. So these are two, and one more.
One more.
Yeah, one more thing about yourself that you would think your friends would say.
It's difficult to get it so quickly. Let's say I'm not. I'm never afraid of difficulties that I'm facing with. So I'm always striving to overcome them. Just And of course, sometimes I like to delay things at the last time, and the last time I meet with those difficulties and I settle them the last day.
Wow, excellent. Thank you so much. If I were to characterize you, I would say that you are one of the most relaxed and coolest people ever. Do you ever shout? Do you ever get angry? And if yes, then what can make you angry?
I have no idea, but it's kind of, you know, bad thing when you get angry. So no, of course I'm get angry, but no one sees that.
Oh,
Better not to
that's
show
great.
this.
You have to teach me how to do that, how to hide it. It's excellent. Thank you so much. And another question, what are the three achievements that you are most proud of?
About what I'm proud of.
Yeah, proud of some achievements that you have gained in life.
It's also difficult to say uh, because it's hard to say what is achievement in general.
It's, you know, personal. It varies from person to person. But what are the things that you are proud of in your life?
Well, I have 4 children. They're good guys. They're studying. My daughter is going to be an architect.
How old are they? Could you?
My daughter is almost 18,
Oh,
and my 3 sons, they are 13, 11, and 5.
and I had a pleasure to meet the youngest, Mr. Gorbachev, in the
Yeah.
office, but he was 3 at the time. Yes, very cute one. So, okay, your family, your children. This is
Achievements. Well, I have good things in research. This is also a good achievement because it makes you keep on going like this all the time. So you need to develop yourself. You need to uh, uh, make some innovations, to invent something, to write something like this. Fortunately, in Belarus, they don't invest good money, any money, last time into science, into inventions, and unfortunately, the only sphere that is more or less useful for the world is Chernobyl cases.
yeah.
That's why mostly my current publications, they're related with sustainable development, especially with the consequences of Chernobyl catastrophe and the rest. So right now I'm writing an article into Encyclopedia of Sustainable Future that will be published in Switzerland.
Great.
So like this. So maybe the second, let's say, achievement or whatever, it's research. And what's the last one? Well, let's say my wife, she's also a great lady. She works as a cook right now. She
Wow,
cooks.
really?
She can cook 1,000 portions of something.
Where
Actually, that's kind of another lifelong learning case because she's a professional journalist. But let's say once a year ago, she asked me to employ her as a cook. She says, "I want to study this." And we have some professional cooks here in Belarusian State University. They have some courses about cooking. They're professional chefs. We have a mini MBA in this professional cooking, restaurant management, and HoReCa. And I asked them to teach her how to do this, and she's good in this. So half a year she works as a professional cook. It's a hard job, but however, it's not a restaurant. They cook lunches with delivery, healthy lunches, it's healthy cooking or whatever.
Oh, you brought me to my next question. I was asking, meaning to ask you how you managed to keep fit. I mean, with all that nice cooking and nice food? Do you ever do something to keep yourself fit?
Sometimes I play tennis, but right now it's too expensive. And normally, most of my friends they went abroad because you cannot play tennis alone. And actually, mm, it's another issue because due to Corona, it's not reasonable to go to gyms, to swimming pools this year. But actually, I have my land outside of city, so there are lots of things to uh,
Enjoy.
to do there for your fitness. For example, last Saturday we cut a very big tree that was damaged, and it's maybe 50 years old tree, and it's a hard job to do this.
Yeah.
It was a very big.
Okay, great. So you are quite fit. Yes. Thank you so much. And one more question. What is your dream?
Dream.
Yeah, dream.
Never thought about this because I'm trying to live in real world. Well,
Your life goal. Let's put it like this. Your life goal.
my dream actually, I want to make. This is not a dream. This is a kind of plan. Is that I want to write new research in St. Petersburg University. Maybe in 2 or 3 years, I will try to defend it. I have PhD, but in Belarusian and Soviet system, we need to have a doctor degree. It's another dissertation. I'm planning to do this, and it's a big job because in such prestigious university, you have to work a lot about this, and that's only in kind of my current plans. This business. Hopefully that COVID limitations will be cancelled in future, and it will be easier to communicate, to go there.
Yeah, let's hope for the better. They say that by summer we might be able to at least start traveling a little bit. So finally, before we say goodbye, I would like to ask you to say some motivational words to our viewers. So to inspire them, just from your personal experience, what would you say to motivate our students?
Yeah, well, my own experience says that keep on going, keep on studying, because knowledge and skills you will never lose. All the things that you obtain as the result of learning most probably will be useful for you. And as you see, as for me, I keep on studying every day, and all those skills, they allow me to take advantage against the young people that are more, oriented and motivated right now. So keep on studying so that our world changes every day. Just keep in mind that, for example, internet was not available in 1994 at all. So it was not so long time ago, and those people who invented them, those things like internet, like World Wide Web, they still keep on working, still keep on learning in their lives. So keep on moving.
Thank you so much, dear Professor. Thank you for your time, and I really look forward to having you again as our professor, because we really enjoyed your course. And yes, you are right. Learning, I think, is the basics, especially now when we face those limitations. We are not able to travel and communicate that much. Learning helps us to stay optimistic and to gain something even in this difficult period. Thank you so much, and we have to say goodbye, but not for long. Bye.
Goodbye, thank you.
Thank you. Bye.